Hey guys, this is System, and this is FTB Stoneblock 3. Hope you're all having a great day. Let's go ahead and jump back. It is a pretty cool pack. Every 2 episodes, I did a little bit of stuff, not too much. Let's kind of take a look so you kind of move forward here, right? So, went ahead and made us 2 upgrades. One is a luggage. So, luggage is like a portable backpack that kind of follows you around. Technically, it's a mob. It has 1 hit point there, you kind of see. But can't actually die, you can't actually hit it, so you don't have to worry about that. But I would drop something on the ground, he'll actually go ahead and pick it up, and he's pretty rad like that, right? And you just shift right click, and you can pick it back up. So just a nice portable storage there. So when you're kind of out in the world, kind of doing your mining and stuff, because you do have to do some exploring in this pack, you can use him, right? So he's actually pretty cool in that regards. Over here too, I also made us a backpack. This is actually the 3rd tier. So this is a rare backpack, I guess. This one has 66 slots, which is not too bad. If you shift and right click with it in your hand, you can set a whitelist and set auto pickup on it as well. I'm going to leave it off for right now, but you can wear it as a curio as well. So you just put it on your back slot there. Have to set a hotkey, but once you do that, you can also just open it up automatically. So I'm just using it to store all our tools and our food right now. It's working out pretty well. Also, you need to get the die for this thing. So when you're playing this here, when you finally have the pack, yeah, yellow dye. I wasn't sure how to get that at first. What you have to do is actually crook grass, and you actually get yourself flowers. That's how you get flowers in this pack, right? So have a bunch of them in here now, and that's how you get them, right? So that is pretty rad in that regards. Also, I made myself a set of diamond armor, and the last thing I did was this here. I actually started tunneling, right? So I'm tunneling all the way out, trying to get us to the nether section, which I'm right before it. So I'm right before the nether section, so that's not too bad. Got to this section here, and there's a whole bunch of caves. So this is like cave section. And in here, there's actually ores, so you can mine ores in this area. So if you want to just go and mine ores, that is definitely an option. So you can go to the outer ring here, start mining, and just have at it, right? Also, I want to go ahead and start exploring some of these, I guess, little structures out here, right? So there's like a temple here or something. Then there's another one here, a little small one over there. And over here is another one here. So this one is like a custom one for the pack. It kind of works like villages for, I guess, regular vanilla Minecraft, right? The way it kind of works with the jigsaw system. So this is a jigsaw system as well, but FTB has, guess, paid someone to go ahead and make a whole bunch of different kind of pieces, and they kind of just randomly generate in, and apparently there's a lot of loot there, so I want to go ahead and check that out. We basically need a lot of experience right now. So what I'm trying to go for, this is what I'm trying to go for right now. I want to get to a mob farm, so I have a steady supply of ender pearls, because I only have 2. Problem is, to be able to get a good mob farm, right, you need this here, the dreadful dirt. And to do that, you need 4 buckets of experience. So I need to go ahead and get us a whole bunch of experience. Plus, also need a way to get liquid experience. And there's only really 2 ways to do that, right? That I know early on anyway. There's the XP drain, right? But I think I need blaze powder for that. And I don't have blaze powder yet. The other one is obelisk. Maybe go ahead and make the obelisk right now. But this is kind of like the old Ender IO obelisk. So I want to try that out. Just takes obsidian though. So let's go ahead and get that done real quick. Need myself a piece of stone here. Maybe just 1 of them. Then in my backpack, I think I have my plow here, right? Oh, that is the wrong button. Let's actually hit the right one here. Got our plow right there. Then a bucket of water. This will be our, guess, first piece of obsidian here, right? Go ahead and just do that. Go ahead and do that right there. Sweet. And hopefully before too long, you guys will have this pack. But they're still working out some bugs, right? So there's some very well-known bugs, like the non-connected crafting with the inventories and stuff, right? So sorting that stuff out, I did get a new version, and the connected crafting is working a little bit, right? So if I actually head over here now, I actually can craft in here a little bit, but it doesn't always work. Sometimes when I start the pack, it doesn't work. So they're slowly sorting that out, though. But yeah, I just go ahead and shift that recipe in currently. But if I restart the pack, it might not work. You may notice, too, there's like this weird bar over here, too. I don't know what's going on, but anyway. This is the obelisk. Go ahead and pop that down. And we should be able to store experience. Now that turns it into liquid. Now I'm not sure if we can actually just pull that out though. Do I have another bucket? I do. I have 2 more here. Can I just pull that out anyway? Maybe up there? No, doesn't seem like it. We'll have to get some kind of tank or something to pull that out. So let's go ahead and hunt down a tank here. We'll just go with the mechanism ones because they're always really good. And then we'll probably need some kind of piping as well then, if that's going to be the way it works, right? So let's grab a fluid pipe here. And then a wrench. I actually saw this wrench too, the pipe wrench for the mod. They actually gated it behind brass rods, which looks like it's a little bit of work to do. But Yeah, they can't gate me, man. I'm just going to go ahead and make one of these wrenches right here. There you go. Because this will actually work with any wrench, this mod. So, anyway, go ahead and put this tank down. Go ahead and just cable it up kind of jank for right now. Just want to see how much experience we actually have and know that we can actually get it in liquid form at this point, right? So, let's go into there. Where's my bucket? Didn't I just, I guess I just used our buckets, right? Probably crap that tank. Anyway, go ahead and get us another bucket there. Looks fantastic. Then we could actually get our first bucket. Might as well go ahead and grab all the rewards too while we're thinking about it. What do we got here? We probably got a bunch of stuff. What did I get? Got myself a chainmail helmet, a basket. I don't even know what this is for. Like, what the heck is this for? Is this like storage or something? Yeah, it is. It's like storage. Can you see what's inside there? No, you can't see what's inside. If you can see what is inside, that'd actually be pretty neat. So just cool little storage there. Another lens, some train tracks, some ender drawers from functional storage. That's actually really cool. Fluid cell frames. That's just the frames too, right? You actually have to craft those into the actual fluid cells. That's not bad. Some skulk sensors, which I've never had before, so that's cool. Vile sword from soul shards. So yeah, I think that's for soul shards is like a spawner mob, right? I think that gives you like more points towards. Yeah, it's. I haven't used that mod forever. I'd have to look at it again. And then we got ourselves Black Lotus, and nothing else too special. We actually didn't make out very well. I haven't had any luck. Actually, the electric motor is pretty good. With the electric motor, you can actually use that to. I think you use RF to produce rotational force. So definitely probably use that later on because I think we'll be using a little more crate as we move forward. Another lens here as well. Anyway. So what I think we're going to do is go ahead and start heading to the structure down here. Go ahead and investigate this one first and maybe this one. Then finally this one here. One of the main things I want to get today too actually is a nautilus shell. And I think there's drowned in these water areas that are down here. And with that, we're actually going to be able to go ahead and make one of these temple pouches. And with that, if we get a blaze powder as well, I guess, this is basically a time the bottle, which means we'll be able to speed up machines and stuff, right? So that'd be a really good thing to get. So got us into the first dungeon here. It's a little rough, but it's not too bad. I've been lighting it up as we go. And I have some mega torches, so I'm kind of disabling, I guess, regular spawns as I go. But it looks like this one just kind of goes down. Then there's a spawner there. There's one in each corner so far. But there was a bunch of mobs in here originally. I actually had the foresight for once to actually bring a shield. I always forget shields, but anyway, I did bring one. And a bunch of golden carrots too, just so we have something with pretty good saturation. I see so many creepers on that bottom level though. I really don't want to go down there at all. Well, there's so many creepers down there, but maybe we have to. Go away, sir. Oh, this is a mess now. I'm going to get knocked down, aren't I? But yeah, seems not too bad, I guess. I'm not dying anyway. The real bad mobs are actually the wildens. They actually hit pretty hard. I had one of them take me down to almost a third health pretty quickly. But kind of see how we're doing here. Wonder if there's like loot in those barrels. I have no idea how that works there. Look at how many zombies are in here. There were like 20 when I first came in too. So anyway, I was able to kind of pillar up and deal with those ones pretty easily. Get rid of you. We're getting experience at least, so it's doing that part of it. I'd like to get that last spawner disabled. I don't even know what kind of spawner it is. Might be a creeper. Maybe that's why there's so many creepers down here somewhere. I'm going to end up having a lot of them kind of come and blow up on me in a second here, I'm sure. Anyway, let's go ahead and head over here for a second. And maybe throw down another feral flare. Then head back. Back off. Retreat time. Oh, no. Those wildens are jerks. They, like, knock you around. They're, like, complete jerks. Nobody likes them. Nobody likes wildens. Look at this. Look at this wall of death. That dealt with a lot of them. That helped a lot, actually. Yeah, there you go. So, I think there's more spawners here somewhere. There must be, like, a spawner up there or something. Please, no. I want no part of that. Nope. Did he, like, jump at me? Oh, there is a bunch of loot in here. Yeah, we gotta get this cleared out and see what's in here for loot. I think I got this one pretty much cleared out of all the loot, right? So there wasn't a lot of loot in this one, actually. There wasn't really that much good stuff. So there was some, got some gold and some arrows. I did get at least an enchanted bow with flame on it. Some cobwebs, some cakes, some milk. Just bits and bobs. Nothing really that special in this one. I did find some cold silverfish shards. And it looks like it's attached to some kind of summoning ritual. So I'm going to guess Mother Silverfish is something that we are summoning later on. because it looks like we get 8 skeletons and a mother silverfish from some kind of ritual here. We're ways off that, so I'm not too worried about it. I think this is where I came in here, right? I don't even know where my chest is. Mr. Luggage, he's around here somewhere. He'll just suddenly appear at some point. But I think I'm going to go ahead and head to the next one here. So I'm going to go from here probably down to this one, a smaller one. Then we'll finally get into the actual jigsaw one as well. Just need to kind of work my way down there. So I'm down into the first big dungeon here, and I'm going through the first hall, right? So I'm kind of getting slowly through the first hall. These spawners, first off, break super slow, like super slow. Also, there's mobs of like star rating. So the 1-star ones, I've only hit 1-star ones so far, but they all have effects. Some of them have been slowing me. Another one, I just bought a silverfish that was like knocked me back like 5 blocks, which was absolutely wonderful. Of all the things, a silverfish that is hard enough to target as it is. And was it a good time? Any of you guys have star ratings? Nope, you do. Oh, I didn't see what rating you were. You're just a 1-star. I should probably be using... Oh my goodness, just explode. Just make them... Yeah, get rid of them. Anyway, so yeah, this is kind of the stuff you deal with down here. I should probably be a little more careful with it. I've been trying not to, I guess, talk too much when I'm down here, just so I can focus on what's going on. Because there's a lot happening all the time. Thankfully, there seems to be a good amount of apples in the chest, though. So you don't have to worry too much, right? So I've been hitting a good amount of the golden apples and stuff, right? Also, you can find food while you're down here pretty easily as well, I noticed. There's like, you see the campfires? The campfires actually have like uncooked meat on them. Then you see like furnaces around the walls and stuff as well. So you can actually kind of hunt down food pretty easily, I suppose. I need to get this into my main hand. Let's go ahead and do that for right now. And see what's going on. But yeah, not too bad so far. It's just a lot going on, basically. Nothing too much in that one. Haven't found anything like super good, like life-changing in any of the chests yet either. But you never know. Need to check these things too, because these had loot in them before, right? Nothing there. It was always the ones at the bottom that were kind of in the back. Oh, there's a spawner there too. What kind of spawner is that? Oh, that's a creeper. We definitely don't want that one. Go ahead and get rid of that. But yeah, I'm gonna kind of keep going through this place and see what happens. See what I mean? Hopefully get a good amount of experience too. We're up to 17 levels. I think we got about a level and a half in our obelisk at home right now. So that isn't too bad. I'm going to be taking all that. I want all that kelp, man. Kelp is good stuff. I'll be honest too, I'm not even sure what I should be keeping down here. But I've been grabbing all these silverfish shards because I'm not really sure how many that we end up needing. So I went ahead and pretty much grabbed all of them. Anything in that barrel there? Nothing there. Rabbit stew. Sounds delicious. Let's move on. There you go. There's some of those campfires with the food on them too. If you need food while you're down here, definitely an option. Probably should go ahead and grab mushrooms too. I don't actually think we have the different kinds of mushrooms yet. I had a Vindicator up there earlier too. I don't know if there's a Vindicator spawner, but I really don't want to deal with it at all whatsoever. Maybe I go ahead and throw down a Mega here. Do that. And I don't know if that actually disables the spawners, but it's me hoping either way. Getting stuck on something. Oh, I guess we got that lit up. So that's a Vindicator, and this one's zombie, right? Let's definitely get rid of this guy right away. Not keeping that spawner. See no reason to. And those guys, they can disable shields, right? They use the axes, so they can disable your shield. So I really don't want them around at all whatsoever, because they hit like a truck anyway. Anything in this here? Mr. Enderman, you got anything good? Nope, I'm not going to deal with him right now. I could use the Ender Pearls, but I just don't want to risk it with guys like that. Probably going to end up destroying a lot of these spawners down here too. I'll keep some of them around, but I really just want to experience them out of them at this point. Then we'll just be able to do the mob farm at home anyway, so it shouldn't even matter. So we've got a hasty skilled creeper. Oh, he hurt. A skilled Wilden, desecrating. And there's a skilled zombie as well. Adaptable. Well, I mean, he is adaptable. He's swimming right now, so I guess that means something. But every time you kill one, they kind of just explode into loot. So I guess that's definitely what's going on there. But yeah, getting some weird stuff too from them. Like these, I just got a green heart sapling. That isn't too bad because we could actually get some slime wood out of that and probably make some decent tinker tools. Oh, there's a spawner down here, drowned. I'm going to keep that spawner there for sure. Yeah, that's one of the things I need. Maybe I'll have to, I guess, unlight this place, or after I get the place lit up, maybe we'll actually spawn some more in. Doesn't seem like any are actually spawning right now, but I guess I could have let him drown too, but probably won't do that now that he's dead. It's going to be hard anyway. Could you please? Yeah, just get rid of them all. We don't want them to exist anymore. Fantastic. Just found 3 Nautilus shells in this chest. This chest had 3 Nautilus shells here. Actually, I should grab that creeper head too. Every once in a while you need like creeper head stuff, right? So I think I'm pretty much done this place. I think I've gone through most of it. Although I think there's a couple tunnels. Oh no, I have gone through that tunnel now. I don't know if I've gone through this tunnel or that tunnel, but I think I've gone through pretty much everything else here. It's not too bad. It was actually a pretty good time. It wasn't too bad at all. There's a good amount of food down here, so it's actually pretty easy to keep relatively healthy down here, which is nice. And the other cool thing is it's actually balanced pretty well. Like usually I find when they have these dungeon mods, right, in mod packs, it's either overdone because there's so many mobs and spawners that you could barely function, right? So you just spend your whole time being bounced around. That isn't like that here at all whatsoever. And the other thing is there's actually a pretty good amount of loot, right? So the loot's good, but it's not like broken loot. You feel like you're getting stuff that you need, but at the same time, it's not like so much stuff that you feel like you're, getting everything you need, right? There's still lots of stuff I wish I had. I only found 4 blaze powder in this entire place, for instance, and I think 5 ender pearls, something like that. So nothing, wonderful, right? But a bunch of different little bit of loot here, like this potato cannon. This alchemical bag's actually really good too. It's made looting really easy because it's just a really big bag. These are like ender chest in the form of a bag form, right? So pretty cool there. But I think I would go ahead and head home, check out our experience, see how much more we need. Maybe just grind out the last bit, and then we'll kind of push forward from there. Also, I don't know if I've been down. Yeah, I haven't been down here yet. So now we're home. We got ourselves a decent amount of load here. So it's kind of like all over the place what we got. Some of the stuff I just put into our inventory system, but yeah, we just got all kinds of different things. Is this thing actually empty now? Yeah, this one's actually empty. I should keep that on me. I actually ended up with 12 blaze powder too, and I think it was about 5 ender pearls, so not that horrible, but we did get at least a little bit of loot here. Over here, I think we have 3 buckets of experience, so let's go ahead and actually pick these up here. That is good. Then we have the one in our backpack. That should be good. Down here, I kind of dug out a couple areas, and I moved our storage down here, just so we do some crafting as we work here. We're going to end up setting a mob farm here, so we'll have a little 5x5 one here. And once we have another 4 buckets experience, I'll set up one for passive mobs as well. But for right now, we're just going to work on the aggressive one, I guess. That's kind of the plan here. First thing we need here is probably some vector plates. So let's go ahead and see if we get a decent amount of those. I need to be able to put those back in there if I could. That'd be wonderful. There you go. Need deep slate for these too. Don't ask me why. It's just what they want us to have. I'll probably end up with like 60 of these anyway for the since I'm going to be doing the other side at some point. But right now, I guess we only need like 25 or so, but go ahead and get them into place either way. I think I did like 6 layers of dirt. That's because there's going to be a mob basher right here. And I didn't want to use up the spawn pad, I guess, for a mob, because otherwise I'd be using up one of them. We're basically just going to put these down. You want to hold shift when you're putting these down too, because they kind of push you forward, right? But if you're holding shift, they can't push you. And, just kind of push everything to a central area here. So everything will come here and hopefully end up dying. So that is kind of the plan. And hopefully how it ends up working in the end. Let's go ahead and grab a masher. Sweet. We need a whole bunch of swords here. We need, how many of these do we actually need? I think we need like 8. Let's see if we can actually get some of them into the system here. These are a little expensive. I'll make the upgrades later. I'm not going to start with the upgrades, but there's sharpness and luck upgrades we can make. So we can make these ones here. And then sharpness as well. But I'm not too worried about this exact second. Just kind of want to get it in place here. Apparently I didn't make enough swords. There you go. And hopefully a redstone. I actually don't have much redstone left. I think that's pretty much the last of it. May have to go ahead and run some dust here a little bit, but not this second. And we'll have it kind of like sitting there, which will work perfectly. Then I've already gone ahead and made some of this here. This is tinted glass. Glass blocks designed to prevent light, tough enough to withstand withers. I didn't know these are witherproof, actually. These ones are witherproof. These ones are actually really cheap, too. Now, they just take coal or charcoal and then a little bit of glass. I did not realize these ones were witherproof. Added bonus. Do we get that back? Good. Good. Headed here. I wouldn't want to be touching this either if it was on, because it would actually hurt me quite a bit. But right now it's actually quite safe. We don't have to worry about it. So I guess that'll be kind of our mob farm there. That's what it'll kind of look like. It'll be nice and dark inside. Mobs will be able to spawn in there, and then they'll get pushed into the masher, right? Then finally get ourselves a lever. Our inventory is a complete mess already. Not too worried about that, though. Probably go ahead and just power this from underneath. So that's all we really need here to get this going. Maybe something like that right there. That should work fine. We'll have to go ahead and clean this up with a little bit of stone here in a bit. doesn't matter too much. Also, you, buddy, you need to go away right now, I think. Let's go ahead and pick you up. It's picking up all the eggs from my chicken farm, which is actually pretty nice. It's actually pretty useful. What could I drop right now? I feel like I have everything in my inventory for no reason. Anyway, let's go ahead, grab you, pop you there. Then from here, we'll need a way to kind of pick up items after they die, right? So what we'll do is a absorption hopper. Now that we have blaze powder, we can actually make this. I already made a couple more obsidian too, just so we would have it. Let's go ahead and drop you off. Hopefully grab ourselves a absorption hopper. This thing can handle the liquid experience, so it'll turn the experience into liquid. So we'll be able to push that out one side. We're going to handle that with a jumbo tank. This is a singularity tank. No, this one's a jumbo. It takes 4 singularities and 4 iron to make it. But it can hold 1,024 buckets of liquid. So I'll be able to handle a good amount of experience, right? So we want to go into the inside of this and set the up to fluid. And we're probably going to do down into item. And then we're going to put the items straight into a drawer controller. I think it's going to be the idea. And then we'll put a drawer wall probably over here a little bit. And that'll just move all the items for us automatically. It's kind of the hopes. And that should pretty much handle that. If we show the working area, I want to move that. Which way is that? If we're looking that way, that's north. Let's go ahead. If we add to north, did it go the correct direction here? I think it did, right? It's right there. If I go +1, where is it? Why can't I see it anymore? That there. -4. Okay, so it's completely in the farm now. Anything that drops in there should end up inside of it. Nothing I drop out here should. So I drop something now here. Nothing should go in there. And if I actually go in here for a second and throw you into there, you probably ended up inside there, right? There you go. That's exactly how we want it there. So that works out. And then I guess the last thing we need to do, pretty much, this is actually pretty much done. We will have a trash can though. So we will have to deal with the trash can. I'm just not sure where to put the trash can, to be honest, because it'll go into the drawer here. Maybe use a buffer chest before this. Maybe that's a better way of doing this. So if I had a buffer chest, then maybe drawer, then the trash can, I could filter the items I don't want into the trash can, and then send the rest of the items into the drawer controller. That might be an actually better way of doing this, actually. So we don't have to deal with waste in any weird kind of jank way here. So I'll put the controller here. Then I'll grab the trash can. I'll put this here. Then we'll just use a item pipe, I think. We'll just use one of these here. Probably just 2 down. Sweet. I already made an upgrade for this too. You need to have at least the... Where's it out here? I made a good upgrade. Maybe it's inside this here. Or maybe it's in my backpack. No, it's not there. Let's go to storage. No, it'd be pipes, right? Pipes. Yeah, one of these here. Advanced pipe upgrade. Has to be advanced to be able to do the filtering. So, you know, at least need it at this level. So I may change this a little bit. It's actually not that clean, but at the same time, it will work. And then we'll want to set the items to pull here. Should have a wrench around here somewhere. There you go. Go ahead and set that to extract. And that should be pretty much ready to go. We'll test that out here. We need to go ahead and actually make the feed we need to do to actually make the rotten egg to be able to spawn in the mobs here. So it'll be rotten. Go ahead and grab that. Why you... Wait, no, I'm on the wrong table. Wait, you won't take this experience? Don't tell me you won't take this experience. Are you seriously not going to take this experience from me? Is this particular one not ore-addicted? I thought it was going to be ore-addicted. Huh. Well, that changes things. Let's go ahead and grab, what's that thing called there? The drain? Should be able to make this now that we have some blaze powder, right? You know, this kind of, I guess, bypass that. Go ahead and grab you. I probably don't have any iron bars. And I probably don't have a singularity tank. Then we'll just go ahead and grab ourselves the XP drain. And we'll go about this a little different, I guess. We'll have to put this experience back into the obelisk. So apparently the obelisk is good for moving around experience to players, but not good for the liquids. That'll probably end up being ore-addicted by the time you guys have the pack, to be honest. But I'll definitely mention it to them because that is kind of an issue there. Anyway, go ahead and grab you. Go ahead and pop you down. See if we get the experience back in there. Then I should be able to store what we have. And then hopefully put these ones back in. Sweet. And then I'll pull our experience back out into us. Like we have, minus all. 45. Hopefully the conversion's the same. Don't know if it is or not, actually. Actually, you know what? I wish I had the blaze powder from the get-go. Look at how much experience, more buckets of experience we get out of this liquid. than we did the other liquid. This is going to have a ton of experience in it. So that apparently is way more condensed experience than that liquid form than this one. That is actually crazy. But you can see here it just drains experience out of us. So we actually have enough for both farms, and I needed nowhere near as much experience if I had the correct liquids going for us. So I guess that's something. Anyway, let's go ahead and grab you. Go ahead, we got 2 fistful of liquid experience here. Go ahead and actually see if we can make our rotten egg now. So rotten. Hopefully we can actually make this thing. Oh, it's not this, it's the feed, right? Yeah, let's go ahead and make the feed here. Fantastic. And with this, we could actually go make our egg. Apparently I grabbed an extra bucket of experience. There. We have to go ahead and blow up a chicken. Oh, there's a new chicken here too. So you get to be the lucky one. Basically all you want to do is go ahead and right click up on them. Boom. And then you get yourself your stuff and your things. And this here is a rotten egg. Creates a 5x5 area of dreadful dirt used on grass, mycelium, or farmland. That's what's actually going to turn this into a mob farm. So let's go ahead and actually turn this off for a second. Let's go ahead and turn that off. I threw some drawers down here. This is going to be where the items go. I need to link them up to the drawer here in a second. But I want to get this dirt in here first, and I don't want to die while we do it. So go ahead and grab our rotten egg. I need to do this pretty quickly too, actually. So what I need to do is just use this on here. It's going to spread the dreadful dirt right away. Apparently mobs can spawn right on me in this too. That's a little strange, but anyway. And then we need to get the vector plate down, then get the heck out, right? So let's do this, that, get out, and oh my goodness. Oh no. This did not go the way I planned. Please go away. These guys are jerks, man. Please go away. Oh no. I need to get that room closed off. It had to be a witch too of all the mobs to be in there right now. Let's go ahead and do this real quick. Let's go ahead and turn you on real quick. That should handle the bulk of them. Then we'll just go ahead, hopefully get that closed off. There you go. Our mob farm's kind of working. It's a little bit of a mess right now, but we're going to have a bunch of loot in this thing. We need to kind of deal with the voiding off of items really quick. So I changed it so there's item pipe coming out this side and that side. What we'll do is set the extract on this one to go into a drawer wall, right? Then we need to go ahead and link these up too. So I have a linking tool. I think I just shift right click on that, right? And is this set to add single? We could just do multiple, right? So that there, that should link them up. That's going to start moving things in there. I should probably have filtered that before I did it, but I guess I didn't. A lot of stuff I'm going to need to void off. Like, look at these things, like trumpets. Go ahead and grab a trumpet real quick. Go ahead and grab you. Also, just void everything off for a second as well. I just made a mess because I panicked, but anyway, go ahead and put you in there. Remove the damage message and just hit submit. So that one is technically filtered now. So now on, when those go in there, hopefully that goes into the trash can. Looks like it is. And yeah, we are pretty much good to go here. Let me actually turn this off for a second. There you go. Oh, let's go do that. Go ahead and turn you off. Make sure this is empty. I want to go ahead and actually break this connection for a second as well, because I totally derped everything up, right? So I need to get these kind of out first. So let's go ahead and empty every one of these. I want to be able to filter these kind of manually, right? That was kind of the plan from the get-go. And then we need the other card there. This one is the configuration one, right? Should be able to come here and lock those, hopefully. So those all have a padlock now, which is way better than whatever the heck we were doing. We're going to get this weird mod, too, that's adding, like, instruments. So you're going to have to make sure you actually set those to, you know, be filtered, right? So right now they're being filtered. I'm just doing it, you know, this way here. It's on a whitelist, right? I think it's whitelist by default. So I guess that will work for us, right? Yeah, just regular. So those should start getting pulled out, right? So if I put one of those in there, it just goes and gets voided off, which is exactly what I want. Let's go ahead and grab something like interpros. Let's go ahead and hunt down these chests too. We're going to have a bunch of these different chests here. It's one of the things I really wanted out of this actually was a whole bunch of the different loot chests. So we'll end up with a ton of those very quickly and be able to see what kind of loot we can actually get out of those things. Hopefully we get a good amount of stuff here. What else do we have for loot drops here that I want? I'm going to go ahead and handle you. Actually, I should be okay to link this back up now that it's locked as well. So let's go ahead and put you back connected and turn that back on. And now my mesh should be fixed up there. This chest's going to fill up very quickly, though. I'll probably need a bunch more drawers, but kind of sort that out as we go here. But yeah, this will be a working mob farm here, right? So should work out pretty well. That one, actually, did that not go? Why is my ender pearls not going in there? Why are stuff actually not going in there? You're locked. You're linked, right? I need to make sure those are linked. Go to the linking tool. You're linked up. You should work wireless, no problem at all. I didn't set the extract. Helps if I actually set extract here. Go ahead and do that. We'll definitely need the mob souls, so let's go ahead and get that one filtered. And then I guess we'll grab this gunpowder. There's no reason not to have that one as well. Should be able to go ahead and drop that off. This will be my life for a little bit, just setting the filter here, getting everything kind of laid out the way I want, and making sure anything that has any kind of durability gets added to the filter here. And I'm going to just remove the NBT data, then submit it. Then I know it's going to be filtered out very quickly, right? Another thing I want to go ahead and do here is actually set the muffler. I want to choose a number on this one, right? So you have this little setting up here. You can like set an anchor. So it's going to mute everything in a 32 radius when I do settings like this. And I usually set it so it's like global, right? This way it doesn't do global. It just does everything in a normal, I guess, little area, right? So everything 32 from this particular radius around here will end up being muted that I set, right? So if I go to like creeper now, hopefully, can I go creeper? And go ahead and just start muting creepers. I shouldn't have to listen to them anymore. Probably zombie as well. Go ahead and hunt down zombie. There you go. Go ahead and get them all kind of muted up as well. Because a lot of time I end up muting them for my world. Then I'm walking around and I get bum rushed by, you know, some random mob somewhere, right? And I don't hear it coming. It's because I've muted it because of my mob farm. But we just use this little thing where you can kind of choose a number up here. You can actually like pin it to an area, then set the radius. I think you'd actually change it too. Edit anchor. Yeah, you can actually change the radius and the anchor as well, the name, I guess. So I could actually name this one mob farm, right? Mob farm. And I'll just go ahead and make sure I have all these sounds kind of muted here because I don't really want to listen to it. Get ourselves a couple more drawers here, just identifying everything we need in loot. Probably change the way it's laid out and stuff, but I think we'll end up with some legendary chests as well. Well, we already got a good amount of the chests coming in. It's actually pretty sweet. We'll end up with tons of those at the time. I don't think we have a way of auto-opening them in this pack, but honestly, we don't really need it. But yeah, this tiny little farm is actually working quite well. It's not bad at all. Actually, pretty decent. Everything's already pretty much filtered, and everything's good in life. So maybe I'll go ahead and set this one up as well. Pretty much going to be the same thing, except for it'll be clear glass. And yeah, pretty much exactly the same thing, actually. This one will just be passive mob zone, and we'll have a smaller loot list, I suppose. Is there any way... No, I don't think we can use the same controller, can we? They don't have slaves for the storage controllers and functional storage, do they? So I'll actually have to use a different controller, I guess, for a separate drawer wall over here. Because otherwise I could just use the same one. But yeah, this is actually working out really well. Actually, we don't want glass bottles at all, do we? Glass bottles are not cool, and we want them out of our life. So one thing I forgot to put in the mob farm there was an ender inhibitor. This makes it so the enderman can like never teleport. They shouldn't teleport too often anyway, especially once I add the upgrades in here. I will go ahead and I'm going to add all these upgrades here. I'll have the mob masher upgrading. I'll have 10 of those in there, so we get a lot more drops. Then the sharpness ones, I'm going to do 10 of those as well. Honestly, just don't have the redstone right this second. And then the smite upgrades as well. And that'll make it so most mobs just kind of die instantly, right? Should be pretty useful. But anyway, let's go ahead and grab this real quick. I'll just put this on the wall over here for all that matters. Make sure that it's turned on. Usually I'd put it on back here, but I can't really access that right now. Maybe we'll go ahead and change that later on. But yeah, with that, if Enderman ever tries to teleport for any reason, he won't be able to anymore. He'll get actually pulled back to that inhibitor, and we don't have to worry about that, right? So yeah, our mob farm is working. It's done, and I have most of the sounds muted. I still have a few more to hit, like those slimes and stuff, but we're looking pretty good. And we got our first epic chest as well. We haven't got a legendary yet, but we did get an epic. So we have a bunch of chests open here. We'll do that really quick. Then I'm probably going to go ahead and, I guess, end the video here. Got ourselves a bunch of clay. So just a ton of clay here. I think we can get like a special clay out of that. I'm not really sure what that's about, but probably at some point. Commons, we've got some chance cube. Maybe at some point we'll open up a bunch of chance cubes, but we're definitely not doing it in our base in this pack. Plate of shepherd's pie. I love shepherd's pie. Also, I love timers. That's actually awesome. These discs and stuff aren't too important. We got the uncommons. So what do we get here? More chance cubes, chiseled bag, bunch of gravel. Oh, some blaze rods. That's actually nice. Nova's hood. Oh, obsidian. You get obsidian out of those ones? Oh, that is actually super good. You can also shift and right click to open a whole bunch of these at once. So that is actually really good. Get ourselves mage leggings. Compact giant chance cube. Okay. And an ender inhibitor that I just made. Pipe upgrade. Actually get some good loot out of these. And a muffling upgrade. Huh. Actually not bad stuff at all. I'm going to go ahead and store all that stuff. There you go. And we'll be able to get tons of loot out of that, right? So in time, we'll end up with a whole bunch of stuff and things, right? This guy's been picking up all my junk as I drop it, but that's what he's there for. And we have a fully working mob farm, and in that short little time, we've already got this bitty boar chest. So, yeah, I think I'm going to go ahead and actually end this one here. I'll go ahead and wrap this up. But as always, if you guys like this video, please go ahead and hit that like button. Really liked it. Hit that subscribe button. It is always appreciated. Want you guys all to have a good one. See you guys in the next video. And happy Halloween. I almost forgot. Happy Halloween.